Hi, this is Chris Ruisi, and I'm the coach. And what I want to talk to you about today is some of the experiences I have with my clients when I first begin working with them. They all, at times, are guilty of either one or all of the next 5 things I'm going to discuss with you. And I describe these 5 things as activities or things that they do that will run either themselves or their business into the ground. And I share that with you because I know some of you watching this are guilty of these 5 things right now, and you don't have to live with them. It's up to you to make a choice to act on one of these 5 things and take it in a different direction. So number 1, don't plan your day. Just jump right into the fray. Try to wing it through the course of the day. Winging it might be cool to talk about, but winging it doesn't get you where you want to go. Plan your day. Sit down at the end of every day, assess what you got done, and determine what you need to get done the next day. Then the first thing that morning, look at your daily plan and say to yourself, is it still valid? And if it is, then begin to tackle the most important tasks first. Number 2, and this is a good one, don't train anyone else to do the things that you shouldn't be doing, but you insist on doing because you kid yourself into believing I'm the only person who can get it right. Stop it. It's not true. You can train other people to do the less important things so that you're free to work on the things that best use your skills and ability, those things that will move your organization forward on a path of viable and sustainable growth. Now, number 3, I know all of you do, is you tolerate poor performance on the part of some of your employees and you don't take any action to correct it. Rather, you give the poor performing employee's work to an employee who is performing at a higher level, and in essence, while you're getting the work done, you're punishing the good employee. If you have someone who's not meeting your expectations, then take a time out, visit with them, and determine why they're not meeting your expectations. Is it a training issue, or is it an attitudinal issue? But you can't afford to keep having poor performing employees live within your company. It's going to be detrimental to you personally, frustration, aggravation, as well as the rest of your team who see you tolerating this, and eventually to your customers. Now, number 4 is you don't have a clear description of who your ideal best client is. Now, what does that mean? It means you're going to be wasting time and money chasing down dark alleys looking for anybody who might want to buy your product. You need to have a clear description of who your perfect or ideal buyer is. Now, some of you are thinking, gee, Chris, there's no such thing as a perfect buyer. Well, maybe you're right, but you better have a description of what you're looking for, and if you get 80% of it, you're light years ahead of where you are today. And number 5 is probably the most dangerous one. It's probably the one that's most detrimental to your health and your relationship with your family. Number 5 is very simply not doing things when you're supposed to do those things. You wait to the last possible minute. You put it off. Then you try to squeeze it and get it done when it's maybe due the very next day. Let me ask you a question. How many of you sitting at your desk late at night, working on one of those late projects, have called home and had a conversation that goes something like this? Hi, honey, still here at work, very busy. You have dinner with the kids. I'll probably get a burger, eat it here at my desk, wash it down with a Red Bull, and I'll see you later on when I get home. I won't wake you when I get in. God, I just don't know where the time goes. You're on a path to destruction. And for nothing else, you shouldn't punish your family because you're not doing the right things. So these 5 points will run you and your business into the ground. You can always start a new business. You can always develop a new product. But there's only one of you. So you better treat it with care and treat it with the importance it deserves, because at some point in time, it may not be there for you.